Rising family, come on in, come on in. So God gave me a word. He put it in my spirit and he said, I need you to remind them. Somebody needed to be reminded this morning, this evening, this night, wherever you are looking from. God said that your God is bigger than your problems. It don't matter what it is that you are going through in this moment. I know the attacks may be high. I know that you may not understand things. God said even for someone, you're close to being homeless. You don't know how you're going to pay your bills. You don't know how you're going to eat. You don't know how you're going to put food on the table. You don't know how you're going to provide. You don't know if you're going to, whatever it is that you've been praying for. God said somebody feel like they wasn't going to wake up this morning. But God said by your stripes you are healed. By his stripes you are healed. That was a lie. God is doing something big. God is bigger than your problems. He's bigger than it. And you know what's crazy, family, before I get into this? Every time, it's like God be speaking through me. And I know exactly what I'm supposed to say. But it's like the enemy wants to get your words. Like, that's how you know that the enemy wants to keep you silent. But even in the midst of what it is that he's trying to do, I want you to still praise God in the midst. I want you to still know that God is still working for you. It does not matter what it is that the enemy is trying to stop or what it is that the enemy is trying to do. Keep going, keep pushing, keep knowing that God is fighting for you. God will move mountains for you. He already did. He already fought plenty of battles for you. So why would he stop now? Why would God forget about you now? God has never forgot about you. He's just getting started, like I always say. But God said they need to be reminded that your God is bigger than my problems. God is bigger than your problems. It does not matter what you're going through. God pulled you out the pit. God set you free from the things that you thought you had bondage to, the things that you thought you would never pull through, the things you thought that you would never get through. If God has already done it before, why wouldn't he do it now? He ain't never left you nor forsaken you. Are you remember that time when you felt like giving up, but you out of nowhere got the strength to push through and keep going? That was God. You remember that time how you didn't know how you was going to pay your bill, but the next day you found a way and God paid your bills? That was God. You remember that day where you didn't know how you was going to have a meal on your table or food in your stomach, and the next day or that second, there was food on your table. So what I'm here to remind you of that God is bigger than any problem that you're going through, anything that you are facing. Know that God is bigger than it. Know that God will provide. Know that God will fulfill. Know that God will take care of you. There is nothing too big for God. God is a miracle worker. God is not into the little business. Know that God is a big God. And I was literally listening to this song this morning, and it's like one of the songs I love. I know it's called Big God. I'll have to link it below. She's like, I'm talking about a big God, because that's God. God's a big God. He's not a little God. God does not do little things. God will perform miracles. God will do this thing. God is doing big things. God is not. I'm not saying you won't do it, but I'm telling you that it's not doubting God. Stop thinking that God cannot do it. Whatever it is that you're praying for, whatever it is that you're waiting on, know that God will do it. Pray for you. Know that God is bigger than anything that you're going through in this everything that God has for you. God said, not my child. Let me hear you, not my child. That's what I hear God saying. Not my child. See, I'm going to protect you. I'm going to provide for you. I'm a way maker. I'm a healer. God didn't stop right there.